first to the RNLI, the 24/7 volunteer-led rescue organisation. The RNLI has got 44 lifeboat stations around the country and rescues an average of 25 people every single week. The organisation is in the middle of May Day. That's their annual fundraiser. And I'm joined now by Mark McGibney, an RNLI coxswain from Laoghaire, and by Mike Swan, a lifeboat operator, who joins us from our Galway studio. Thank you both very much for joining us this morning. First of all, I have to say, I was really amazed. You rescue an average of 25 people a week. That many people are getting into trouble every single week in Ireland in water.
Yes, unfortunately so. It ranges from everything from swimmers and kiteboarders and jet skis up to maybe the larger fishing vessels and passing ships, medivacs. There's a huge range of missions that we're sent on. And
it's the RNLI who is called out for, as you say, everything from a swimmer to international freighters maybe going through our waters.
Oh yeah, we can deal with any maritime issue, I suppose. We in Laoghaire are blessed that we've had been given two separate types of lifeboats: a smaller D class, which deals with the shallow water and the swimmers, that kind of stuff. And then we have the larger Trent class lifeboat, an all-weather lifeboat, which is 14 metres.
And that can go out to, well, tough waters, rough waters.
Well, exactly. That's an all-weather lifeboat. It's exactly what it says. We can go out in absolutely anything in that particular boat.
And you do. I mean, we've seen footage. It's incredible what you have to deal with. Mike, if I can bring you in from Galway, can I ask you, I mean, it's an entirely volunteer-led service. What kind of hours would you put in on a weekly basis? How often are you on call?
Well, we're all volunteers in Galway in the lifeboat station. Our station here is it's an inshore lifeboat boat. We've a crew of around 28, and basically you're on call the whole time. You carry a pager around, so it's 24/7. Christmas Day, bank holidays.
All 28 of you?
Yeah, all 28 of us carry pagers. So what you're looking at, basically, when the pagers go off, that the crew make it down to the station safely. And basically the first kind of four get on the boat and head off to whatever the task is, you know.
That's extraordinary. It's an extraordinary commitment. I mean, like, for example, when was the last time you were called out?
We were called out there last week. We were just out. There was two people stranded on Hare Island. So we were tasked there by the Coast Guard, and we went out and we took the two casualties ashore safely, you know. So so far this year we're up around 12 services, so we're quite busy here in Galway.
And I presume you all are working. I mean, you have full-time jobs, you have families, you have social events, you know, you want to go out the odd time and maybe drink something. I mean, like, what kind of impact does it have to be on call 24/7?
It has a huge impact over the years. Yes, it does affect the families, and you know, so much so that the kids growing up, the pager goes off, one of them's opening the door. Good luck, you know, off you go, kind of thing, you know. And then the other side, the social side is, but you know, a lot of people we take a kind of rota, maybe if there's some kind of like a bank holiday weekend, to make sure that there's a crew ready, and that between the launch authorities, the shore crew and the crew, that there will always be people ready for if the pager does activate, you know.
And can I ask you, like, how did you get involved first? How do people generally get involved in being an RNLI volunteer?
Well, the crew are all mainly based around the local area and the local community. You really need to be working and living within the lifeboat station. You need to be there within 5 minutes once the pager goes off. So I was working in the harbour, actually, in one of the yacht clubs when I was 18, and one of the crew came and asked me, said, would you be interested in joining? So that was 25 years ago this June, and we're still at it. I'm still working in the area.
25 years ago.
I know, I don't look that old, but 25 years this June. But like, I work in the area, I live in the area, and it's a kind of a community thing. Like, when I go out on a call, I could be going to somebody maybe that I know.
Yeah.
So it's kind of personalising.
You'd be very involved in the maritime community in Laoghaire as well, in terms of sailing, would you, as well?
Yeah, I work in the Royal Irish Yacht Club in Laoghaire, so it's all kind of part of parcel. It's just what we do.
Yeah. And to go back to you, Mike, it's May Day. I mean, you're trying to raise funds. What kind of funding are you getting at the moment, and what do you need in this fundraising initiative?
Well, just as you said, there's 44 stations in the country, and we're just one in Galway, and our station costs roughly around 150,000 euros a year to run. You know, the boat itself we have an Atlantic 85. That boat costs 266,000 euros, so it's a lot of money, and to keep the boats up to speed, the best of gear for all the crew and everything, it's very, very costly.
And is there any state funding going in? Is it all, or is it all charity?
No, it's all charity. You know, you have legacies and charities. You have, you know, the local collection boxes in all the shops or the bars, restaurants. And likewise, most stations have a flag day every year. And now we have this May Day, which is on from the 1st to the kind of 5th. So for us in Galway, we have 2 flank stations. We have Clifton, and we also have the Aran Islands. They have a boat in Kilronan in Inishmore. So we have... In Galway, we've been on the streets yesterday with the May Day, we're selling kind of wellies and the little keyrings, you know. And also then Clifton, they're going to be on the streets on Saturday. And in the Aran Islands, they're selling near the Lifeboat station or stuff.
And the same in Dunleary.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Lots of fundraising initiatives going on. Well, listen, the very best of luck with the appeal, and thank you both for joining us this morning.
No problem.
Thank
Here you
you.
go. You can have a little
Thank
yellow
you.
welly.
Oh, these are the wellies. These are little yellow welly key rings that
Yes,
you're
and
selling.
we have the badges as well, so that's what
Very
we're selling.
good. Well, look out for these where they're yellow wellies. There. Thanks a million.